Hello and welcome back to Doom 2 for Map 11, Circle of Death, or O of Destruction as it's called in the game files. Now at the beginning here I can get the jump on this group of enemies directly ahead of me, so I'll fire a rocket into the heart of them, splatter them everywhere, and try to pick off this Cacodemon here, but he's proven pretty evasive so far. Okay, down he goes. Let's leave that guy alive up there, and instead I'm going to be doing a loop of the central part of this map. This is the circle which gives the map its name. Fire my way all the way around. End up at this imp, hiding behind this pillar, then turn back around because there's some sergeants coming up behind me, and as well a couple of pairs of Cacodemons up top. See if we can pick them up with the bazooka. Oh, I wasted so many on that first guy, I haven't got any left to deal with the next one. Never mind, we'll use the chain gun here. There's a lot of chain gun ammo in this next area, so it's a good idea to use the chain gun. A couple imps on either side as well. Make sure there's no one coming up behind us. Lost souls love to randomly move around this area. Now when I move into this room, if you watch this wall here, the imp seems to materialise from nowhere. He's actually hiding in a tiny little compartment there. We'll be back for it in a second. At the moment I've got quite a lot of health, so I can't really show you what's inside it. Oh. Pick off that. Now the one on the right here, the right one, can move towards him, so it's probably beneficial to target him first. And the one on the left is stuck behind these trees here. Safe distance. You'll also see when I step up to the top of the staircase, this elevator on the right side comes down, containing a single imp. I'll deal with him and then go up with the elevator later on. For now, I'm going to move up this staircase. On this ledge on the right here, there's a little bit of chain gun. Move around. In this room with the blue key. More chain gun ammo just here, and now I'm ready to enter the blue key room. But be ready, because when you move in, you're going to be confronted with the last new enemy of Doom 2. The Archvile is here, and straight away we see his horrendous new ability. That is, he can raise enemies back from the dead. So what I'm going to do is stop him from getting the chance to do that. First I want to kill that imp. Go to my BFG, and here we go. Down he goes, including that imp as well. They're not super strong, but they can deal an incredible amount of damage. You'll see his attack there. What it does is it sets you on fire, and after a few seconds, he unleashes like an explosive attack on you. And the damage it does is greater than any other single attack from any enemy in the game. So, very powerful enemy. And his ability to bring people back from the dead in huge numbers as well means that he should be your main target whenever you encounter him. Let's just check I've got all the ammo here. Yep, okay, now I'll move down the stairs. I'm going to move into this compartment here. You'll see my health here. Go straight up to 200. There's a soul sphere hidden in this tiny little closet here. It's not a secret, but it's kind of like a hidden secret kind of thing. Yes, we need to go up this elevator, so again, moving to the top of the staircase here, we'll lower it down, quickly jump on. Go back to my regular shotgun. Grab this chain gun here. That's one other thing to do up here. This wall with the pipes on the left opens up to get our first official secret of the level. Then carefully drop off this ledge here. It's a very small ledge, so don't go too fast. And then move around here, and what I want to do is grab this partial invisibility and then quickly move through the slime without taking too much damage. Then back up the staircase to pick off this guy while I'm here. Seems to be having some trouble hitting each other there. Then I'll come to this wall where there's a pain elemental and a hell lantern there. I want to get the pain elemental first, really. Oh, blimey! I hadn't expected that attack. You survived, there we go. Okay, room looks clear now. There's a few guys around here. Let's pick off these lost souls down here. Regular shotgun for this. God, there's a lot of them. I think these guys, you know, there's been some roaming lost souls. I think they're heading up the staircase behind them and then coming through this gap on the right. Speaking of this gap on the right, I can see just there a revenant. So what I'm going to do is switch to my chain gun. See if I can hit him there. There we go. Just to bring him forwards now. I'd rather deal with him from this distance when I've got some cover than dealing him when I get to that room myself. Now I'm going to turn around to get to this blue door though. Head on through, pick up all this ammo. You'll see in the toxic waste below many blue health vials. When I hit the switch, that area raises up, so I can now move forwards. Drop onto this ledge, switch to my super shotgun here, because there's a hell of a lot of spectators going this way. Super shotgun is the perfect weapon for them. Just keep coming here. One more there. I think that was the last of them. So let's grab this maggot armor here, hit this switch, then I'm going to head back around. And what I'm going to do now is move around to my right, where there is a pillar of stone here. If I drop off in this corner, I will land directly on a radiation suit, allowing me to move around this area. Pick up this large box of cells, which you may have saw before. But there's one other thing I need this radiation suit for, and that is to come around here and drop off to the left, heading through this gap now. Here's our second secret, containing a lot of rockets, and also a teleporter, which is going to take me up to this platform where the imp was engaging us at the start of the level. Now down below I can see the red key, and from this angle I can actually leap down and pick it up. Now this bridge here was raised when we hit that switch where we defeated all those specters, so it's kind of the intended pathway. If you fall into the acid here, you can just hit the switch to get back up. What this means by teleporting up there is it's actually possible to bypass the blue key altogether. You could drop straight off into the acid on the right hand side, teleport up there, drop down to grab the red key, then drop down over here where there's a skull switch down low which will lower part of the wall, allowing you to climb back up, and you'd be at the same point where I am now without having to deal with the archvile. I'm going to sprint across here down to the red key, open this door up, quickly deal with the chain gunner first. More specters around here. Oh, I've got both of them at one side. Oh no, there's a third one too. Hell Knight on the left here. That's fine though. Fairly easy to deal with. Down he goes. Now, this area behind us, these pillars, when I approach them, they're all going to go up in unison. Once you're on the other side, there's no way of opening them again. So you need to get them all open, then come to the left, open this wall, where there's an invulnerability. Once I pick this up and head backwards, I can sneak back through, and when they close behind me, there's no way of getting back that direction. Oh, there's a random demon here. Okay, whatever. Let's hit this switch here, go back to our bazooka, because we're going to need it. I'll grab this radiation suit, why not? I don't even know what I need it for. Up top here, I see a pair of pain elementals, so I'll use the bazooka to pick them up while I'm invulnerable. Try not to fall into the acid. Quickly move around this. Oh, okay, fine. Just get the attention of that guy. I need to get back up there, so I might as well sit here while I've got the radiation suit. No urgent need to get up and around. Okay. Oh, look at this guy. What's he floating over there for? Let's go back through. Okay, I am ready to continue now. Down below, there's a large number of cacodemons. You can just about see them when I'm firing the chain gun here. The radiation suit actually makes it a little bit easier to see. Without the suit, this room was completely pitch black. As you're about to see. Up high as well, there is a pair of imps. I don't know if you can spot them. Very little room to maneuver here. Oh, I got a ton of plasma rifles. Okay, down he goes. But I think there's a couple more down low as well, so as soon as you drop down... Oh, I got all of them by the looks of things. Okay, now, the way forwards is down the middle here, but be sure to go down the edges as well. I will grab my shotgun first. A couple more cacodemons here. There's one. And go around the other side. Try not to get caught on all this foliage here. Another cacodemon here. And a BFG. Let's go down here with our shotgun equipped. Pick up these guys. Ahead of me, behind this wall here, you can see an arachnotron guarding the control switch that the briefing at the start of map 6 told us where I need to get to. Watch out, because there's a couple of specters down here. Oh, hang on, I can't see him. There he is. Arachnotron can't hit us from here, so we need to go around the left-hand side here. This is the only way to go at the moment. Hitting this switch here will allow me to go up, be ready to kill the imp that's going to be directly ahead of us. We've got to move quickly here. There's one, hit the switch, ride the lift back down, move around this side, ride it back up again, another imp directly ahead of us here. Here he is. Hit this switch, which is going to release the arachnotron. I'll use my plasma rifle to finish him off. And before I hit the control switch, come to the right here, there's a hidden teleporter, taking me up to this soul sphere right before the end. Don't drop down that way, instead turn around, drop off this ledge, taking me down into the room with all those cacodemons. Now I can move forwards to the end. Let's hit the control switch, end the invasion of Earth. And Circle of Death is finished. Kills 100%, items 100%, and secrets 100%. Alright, that's it then. Chapter 2 is finished. The invasion has been stopped. We found the control switch as our objective told us to. So yeah, what's next? We are only 1/3 of the way through Doom 2, so there's plenty more missions to do. Yeah, the second episode is kind of... Oh, sorry, the third episode is where Doom 2 starts developing, the map design, let's say, starts going in a new direction. I think these first two episodes, first two chapters of the game, have taken a lot of inspiration from the first two episodes of the original Doom. Mostly, I'd say, Shores of Hell, a little bit of Knee Deep in the Dead, and then some missions as well. You see how they would develop those concepts into what would eventually be Thy Flesh Consumed, episode 4. We can't say they took inspiration from that, because that followed after Doom 2. But yeah, episode 3, which is the next 9 maps, I think? Maybe the next 10 maps, I'm not entirely sure. That goes... Yeah, there's a very Doom 2 style to the next set of levels, as you will soon see. The maps become a lot more expansive, a lot more open, and a lot more boring as well. But yeah, we'll get to those soon enough. Hope you will join me tomorrow at 6 o'clock for map 12, The Factory. And yeah, thanks for watching.